Do you find that you continue to attract emotionally unavailable women and you're wondering what the heck is going on? If this sounds like you're going to want to tune into today's video as I'm going to share with you how to understand emotional unavailability and 5 of the reasons why this is probably happening to you. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kimberly Hill. I'm a men's life, dating, and relationship coach, and it is pretty common with many of the men I work with to find that they have this pattern of attracting emotionally unavailable women. So what gives? Well, first, let me start with helping you understand what emotional unavailability really is and some common signs or behaviors of it, so you can really understand if this is what is being demonstrated by the women you are dating. Now, emotional unavailability is not always necessarily a conscious choice. It refers to the characteristic of a person who is unable to or is perhaps unwilling to fully engage in emotional intimacy or establish a very deep emotional connection with another person. Now, it's often associated with individuals who struggle to express their emotions as they find it challenging and complicated to articulate their true feelings, or they become very used to downplaying and dismissing their own emotions. It can also manifest as a fear of commitment. This woman might enjoy getting to know you, but she'll struggle or resist entering into a deeper level of emotional involvement, and therefore might create barriers or blockers and to prevent this intimacy from developing, such as keeping her distance from you with things like time or just remaining always busy. Now, this can sometimes look like distance or detached behavior where she will avoid physical displays of affection, or it's that she simply struggles to engage in deeper and more meaningful conversations. And sometimes it can mean that they exhibit inconsistent communication, where they're frequently withdrawing or becoming unresponsive when deeper or more emotional topics arise, or when their partner is actually seeking a little bit of emotional support from them. And that's because they often prioritize their fierce independence. Emotionally unavailable individuals have difficulty integrating their lives with another person, and they resist relying on others for emotional support, as this is a very vulnerable feeling. Now, something to keep in mind about emotional unavailability. It can vary between individuals, and it is not always necessarily a permanent state. Emotional unavailability can pop up because of a certain life circumstance that's happening, while others might just consistently struggle with this throughout their lives. So as we continue in this video, I want to focus on helping you understand why you are attracting this type of woman, so you can understand how you can overcome this and start having some more success in your dating life. Now, as I share some of these possible explanations, you might resonate with some of them, but maybe not all of them, and that's because the reason is going to vary from person to person. However, one of the first reasons why you might be attracting emotionally unavailable women is because this actually feels very familiar to you. Sometimes we are magnetically pulled to what feels comfortable and familiar, even if it's not what we're seeking or it's not necessarily beneficial for us. So ask yourself if you have had a past where you experienced your own emotional unavailability or struggled to create emotional intimacy either in your early life or in your prior or past relationships. If there's a sense of familiarity in this for you, then you might be inadvertently seeking out women who mirror this dynamic, as it's a feeling that's familiar to you on a subconscious level. Now, as many of us say in the world of the law of attraction, like attracts like. So you'll want to work on helping yourself become more emotionally vulnerable in order to start attracting something different into your life. Now, another reason why you might attract these types of women is because you are experiencing very low self-esteem. When we have low self-esteem towards ourselves, we often do not believe we are capable or worthy of having the kind of love we desire. And since we as human beings want to live in accordance with these beliefs, we will gravitate towards individuals that confirm those negative beliefs that we have. So if you don't believe you deserve a woman who's fully available and emotionally present, then you're going to seek out women that confirm that belief. Henry Ford famously quotes, "If you think you can do a thing or you think you can't do a thing, you're right." So beginning to understand your own belief structure and how this might be limiting you when it comes to love might be a good starting point for how you can impact and change your beliefs of what you are capable of having. Now, reason number 3, perhaps why you're attracting emotionally unavailable women, is because you have a deeper fear of intimacy. Many of us have experienced hurt or trauma in the past, and we know that when we become emotionally exposed and vulnerable with a person, it opens us up to that risk of being hurt again. So perhaps on a deeper level, as we try to protect ourselves from the possibility of being hurt, we might be unconsciously attracted to emotionally unavailable partners because it provides a sense of safety. Now, these types of partners will help us to maintain a certain distance and to avoid the vulnerability and potential hurt that will come with romantic relationships that are in fact deeply connected. So maybe you want to ask yourself, how open are you to being exposed? And how open are you to the potential of things going wrong? If a large part of you is trying to protect yourself, then you might experience dating patterns and attracting women that really aren't letting you go deep. Now, reason number 4, you value your independence too much and you enjoy being in control. So when we are in control of situations, it often allows us to feel as if we have safety. And this can manifest as a pretty big defense mechanism to protect yourself from getting too close or too dependent on other people. And many of us laugh it off and say, oh, that's my astrology trait, or, I'm just more capable of doing things than others. But in fact, this is just what we're telling ourselves to justify seeking out emotionally unavailable partners as a way to maintain that distance and control. When we experience the fearsome independence or control issues that can stem from mental health conditions, or it stems from a high level of anxiety. The truth is, we cannot control everything in our lives, and it's naive to think that we can. Now, reason number 5, the last reason you might be attracting emotionally unavailable women is because you simply don't understand how to connect deeply with someone, or you simply don't understand what you're needing from a relationship. When you don't have clarity on what you're looking for from a woman and from your relationships, then you're going to attract women who are not capable of meeting your needs. A lack of awareness around what you need, what you want, what you desire from a relationship will create a lack of connection. So it is essential that you understand your own boundaries and needs as it pertains to your intimate life. So there you have it. 5 reasons why you might be attracting emotionally unavailable women into your life. I hope this video has given you something of value to think about and how you might begin to recognize any of the blockers that are holding you back. If you took away some value today, please hit the like button, leave your comments below, and subscribe for more value-packed videos like this one.